Hello, biohacking warriors. My name is Keith Blondin. Just a 60-year-old grinding it out, doing the best he can to regenerate himself. And I'm having some awesome results. A big part of my whole regimen is going with maximum blood flow, introducing new blood flow into areas that have been lost to the ages, just slowing down and not being able to get the blood into those areas can wreak havoc on your body, producing degeneration. And one of the things that is very evident in most people when they're aging is their hair. Their hair starts falling out, their hair is degrading, it's getting thinner, it's getting worse. Big part of my hair regimen is blood flow. In fact, that is the main focus of my hair regimen is blood flow. I am getting some great results. And it all started with me working on my back, working to improve my back. It was bad. I had some couple vertebrae that were crushing a nerve in my neck that was causing some pain in my arm. Long story short, I started using an inversion table. And I wasn't even thinking about hair then, other than I was losing a lot of it. And after using the inversion table for a couple months, I started noticing some new hairs pop up. And that was a real eye opener for me. And then I started getting to all kinds of biohacking because I was looking into ways I could reverse my aging related ailments. And I found a major part of it was lost circulation. So, just to stay on the subject of my hair, I did inversion steadily and I started noticing my hair coming back little by little, new hairs popping up and density building. So I dove further into the subject of hair and I found out deep scalp massage also helps. So doing 15 minutes per day on an inversion table for a couple years, I noticed quite a bit of growth. And then I added in deep scalp massage, where pushing the skin on the scalp like this, not rubbing around like this, just moving the skin around to break up the compacted skin. And this introduces new blood flow into those areas that are just, basically like a dead lawn. You need to till your lawn, aerate your lawn of your scalp. So this breaks up the fibrosis, and I can post a link on that. I made a video on fibrosis. So working that with the inversion, deep scalp massage with inversion, I noticed more growth. Then I added in micro needling with I started out with a 1.5 millimeter derma roller, and that was really painful. I was doing it once a month. Now I've dropped down to 0.75 millimeter needle, and that's a lot better. And I'm doing that every 10 to 15 days. And I found out that looking through Amazon, trying to look at some new orders, because people have said they haven't been able to get the new a new derma roller of 0.75, and they only go from zero point 0.5 to 0.1 millimeter to 1 millimeter. So 0.5 to 1 millimeter. And I think the next step up is 1.5. And you can't get the in between settings now. So I guess just go with the 0.5, or if you want to jump up to the 1 millimeter, fine. But I guess the sweet spot is around 0.6 millimeters. For some reason, it's not available anymore that I can see online. Maybe it is, maybe someone can find it. Maybe you can use a derma stamp, that would be easier. But this introduces new blood flow through stem cell activation in the scalp. and I found a further trajectory in my regrowth of my hair. Then I've added some vasodilators. They are nicotinic acid, pure niacin, which is increasing a lot of blood flow into the scalp. I take 100 milligrams per day, and you'll notice you get a facial flush if you take it on an empty stomach. Don't worry about it, it's harmless. I also, at the same time, take a dose of beta alanine, about 1.6 grams of that. And I take that twice per day. I take it once in the morning with my nicotinic acid, and then in the afternoon, I take it again. But that combined with nicotinic acid gives you a real sensation. It's really intense facial, scalp, upper body, skin sensation, and that is the introduction of blood flow into these areas that are not normally getting it. You can feel the rush, you can see the rush of redness through your skin, and it's pretty wild. An additional vasodilator I take is L-arginine. It's the poor man's Viagra. It definitely gets blood flowing. And I take about 2.5 grams of that, 1,000 milligrams in a capsule form, and the other 1.5 grams in the form of collagen peptides, which I take with my morning coffee. All these things really introduce blood flow into your scalp, and your follicles will really benefit from it. And this is why we are losing our hair. Our hair is losing the nutrients it needs. It's losing the blood flow. You also have to make sure you're eating a good diet. That's common sense. Exercise, that's common sense. Get plenty of sleep, that's common sense. But you have to just work on the blood flow, and this will really make a difference. I am not kidding. I've got people commenting on my videos that have been using this blood flow technique that they have been seeing new hairs pop up within a couple months. And that's really awesome. So you can see this actually works. But you got to keep after it. You got to keep consistent. And you just got to keep going. If you just pick and choose a couple of the different parts of this regimen, you may not be getting quite as good a result as you can with going all in. So really just put your head into blood flow, because blood flow really makes a difference. And I don't care if you're using topicals or any other method, you're taking DHT blockers like finasteride or dutasteride, this can really help in addition to those. So if your regimen is not really getting the results, then hey, why not try this? You will get some results. Some will be better than others. It depends on how long you've been losing your hair. If you've been losing your hair for decades like me, then it'll be a little slower. For me, it's been slower. I didn't start even working on my health till I hit 55. And before that, I was just an amusement park of drinking and eating bad. And that's not good for any part of your body, including your hair. So just work with it. Try it. It does work. If you only focus on blood flow for your hair, you will do amazingly well. And that's why I've been able to get some really good results, because I've been really focused on one thing and realizing that the follicles do need nutrition. They are starved. These micro hairs that have been dormant for years have to get the nutrition or in order for them to come back. That's what has to be done. If you don't do anything, they will stay dormant forever, and you'll never get them back. And time wasted is only making it worse. So the sooner you can get to this, the better. Just do it. Get on it right away. Blood flow max to the hair follicles. Get it the nutrition, get it the oxygen, get it the nutrients that it needs, the blood flow. It needs this. It will not grow without this blood flow. No matter what is going on with your hair, due to whatever genetic or DHT thing you got going on, it does need the nutrition. It does need the blood flow. Otherwise, it's not going to grow. It'll look like my lawn, my patchy, dead lawn. You want your head to look like a beautiful golf course, in essence. But you're just going to have to go with this blood flow thing if you want your hair to grow. What I'm going to do is come up with a downloadable PDF with my updated program of hair regrowth. This will be free, and I'll make it somewhat downloadable, and I'll put the link in the video at some point in the near future, in the next month or two. So watch out for that. And of course, I share all of my biohacking with you. I am in the Rejuvenation Olympics. Position number 8 right now. I was as high as position 6. So that does mean I'm learning some things and actually applying these to my body. I've reduced my pace of aging, and I've reduced my biological age by quite a bit. I think it's around 16 and a half years at this point. And I'm still working on that. I'm still working on my whole health regimen. It's a work in progress, but I'm making great strides. And I'll share everything with you, and hope you can share the journey with me, because it's only going to help you. And that's what I want to do. I enjoy helping people not suffer. I really enjoy it. It is very satisfying to me. So that's all for today. I will see you next time.